Hello there survivors, and welcome back to another video in ARK Survival Ascended. Today I'm showing you my Zeppelin design, a little floating base, as well as the big hangar that we made for it, where we can safely park it. And also, it's just a nice addition to my steampunk town base. The hangar also includes a little run-off area where we can also have some of our rock drakes parked up, so that you have plenty of space for all of those. You can jump into the blue whenever you want to. If you do want to see tutorials for these builds, please let me know in the comments down below, and let's get into the builds. Alright, there we go. This is the hangar that I built. The Zeppelin is in there, and then we have a little cliff platform here in the front where you can park the rock drakes and instantly fly into the blue zone, or even deeper if you want to. And I must say, I do really like the skin for the rock drake saddle that is part of the Bob Talltail's pack. It does look quite funky, and also quite happy with the colors that I got on this guy. I mean, look at him. He's got like some blue in there, he's got proper cyan in there as well, and then some white and like dark grayish black, I think. Oh, there's more rock drakes there. Anyway, there we go. This is what it's meant for. And then I, of course, have used my favorite decoration from the Bob Talltail's things, and that's the Tesla coils. I know they're probably used for something different. I think they can stun things or something, but for me, they're mostly just cool decoration pieces that I can use around the base. So yeah, we got this platform out here where we can easily fly into the blue from, which is quite nice, and it's kind of the landing strip here in front of the hangar, so we can go up with the stairs, entering more of the build-up area. And then we have a little lookout here as well, where again we see the blue. I'm gonna plant some species plants here to have some protection around here, because I don't have any walls up. But yeah, technically this is the runoff area for the Zeppelin to fly in and out of the hangar, of course, so we want to kind of keep it as clear as possible. And then we got the main hangar build, of course, where we can park our Zeppelin in. Of course, like a little traditional shape for like the hangars, like the half bowl basically. And I do really like the way this turned out. I built this all on stream, and yeah, you can see we got some windows here on the side. We got the air conditioning mostly in there for decorational purposes, but we got a nice blend of the steampunk materials and then the frontier skins. You can see here the bottom layer, that's just the steampunk walls. Then we got, of course, the stone steampunk pillar there in the corner. But then the other layers are the wooden walls from the frontier skins, and then also the wooden variant of the steampunk pillar, which blends in quite nicely together, I must say. And all the extra plants that I've added as details are part of the JVH landscaping mod. Then we got some well, they're supposed to be like pipes connected to the side here, which is just metal water reservoirs painted up in gold. I do really like that as an addition, and I like a detail for these steampunk bases. We got another pipe going into the build here. That's some painted metal. It's actually the same color as the reservoirs, but for some reason the gold does show up a little bit more orange on metal walls, whereas on the reservoirs it's, I guess, a little bit more like actual gold. It's funny how colors work in ARK, isn't it? And yeah, this is then the back of the hangar. So we got a normal dino gate entrance here. We got the like little round window in the top with just the sloped walls, and then having the glass variant of the frontier skin on there, creating a nice little round circular window. And then we got another pipe right here attached to the build as well. You know, just for those steampunk vibes, add extra pipes. You can't really go wrong. We got some more pipes on this side. And then I feel like it's about time to go into the hangar and check it out a little bit more in detail. First of all, we got a lot of these pillars as supports, which I quite like the look of. Then there is some scaffolding. I used the normal scaffolding, which was part of the Frontier pack, but then I used a custom cosmetic skin. I think you can also apply this to normal sloped walls. It's the Klinger Rustic custom cosmetic, and these little arches are just really nice, and I feel like they fit the vibe and fit the textures of the other steampunk skins and frontier skins quite nicely, so they blend in nicely together, but they are a little bit more rounded, which just adds some nice funky shapes. People that play with mods and have had the Klinger Rustic mod before, they will probably recognize it, but this is a way to do it without needing the mod, just a custom cosmetic, which is also available on official servers. Oh, looks like we're gonna get a little bit of an earthquake. I guess we'll just wait a little bit before we continue. Alright, the earthquake seems to be over. For the main part, this hangar is mostly cosmetic. Like, I'm not really planning on using this building for anything, because I already have like big plans for a big workshop area with all my storage and crafting elements. We already have a giant dino pen anyway, so it's more just a nice safe place to park the Zeppelin, and as overall just a nice addition to a steampunk village or town. So what you will see is a lot of random storage boxes everywhere, just kind of to fill up the place, make it look really nice. But I do think it's a very efficient way to decorate, like visually. This looks really nice. Technically, you could still use it as storage, but then you would be a little bit of a madman trying to find anything in this mess. So yeah, we got a little bit of a storage corner here. Got some beer barrels. We got the grinder. I just felt like it fit in. And then I've used a little bit more of the decoration from the Aaron Longstaff Western Decor mod, which is just a really good mod. Also for other styles, because storage like this, just a nice way to fill it up without having to place every box manually. Because some of these pieces, for example, this one in the corner, is just one piece that you place down. Then we got the little Zeppelin parked in here. I will be making a tutorial of this. So yeah, we got a little forge, some storage, smithy, some power for the linked storage, so you can easily transfer for whatever you've been collecting. And there's still room to park like a Ravager, maybe a Doed or an Enki inside as well, so that you can easily go out and about and do your collecting, and then safely bring it back home as well. Got another of this storage corner mess just to kind of decorate the place. Some of these steampunk things just to add that steampunk vibe back, even though that doesn't really make a lot of sense to have here. Just want to have some of those vibes. And then we got some hay bales to feed the dinos that we take out on our journeys. And then the preserving bin, because that's one of the coolest elements they have in the new steampunk skins. Like, I really love the way this looks, the way it glows, it has steam. Like, this is perfect. This is perfect with all the pipes and everything. This is really, really steampunk. Yeah, we got the generator to just power everything, because there's a bunch of light here everywhere to kind of make it less dark. And then this is the tinkering table, which I hadn't used before, but it's a really nice piece, and I feel like it fits in here quite nicely. Then we have a little office here, you know, because I don't know, this is kind of the hangar. If you want to check in or check out when you're leaving, you can do that here. So we got some little desks in front of those windows. We got some library, of course, because those are just a great way to decorate your walls. A map of the world where you're flying to, and a little treasure chest. And then also these desk lamps are really nice. They're quite cool. Hadn't used them before, but yeah, nice way to have light in there and also a little bit of detail. So yeah, we have that there. And of course, not a Tesla coil on there, because I just love using those as a way to detail these steampunk builds. But yeah, that kind of is a whole hangar with the Zeppelin vibe. I kind of like the way this turned out. Yeah, I think it's just a really nice looking addition to a base. Technically, you could, I guess, also use it for like a storage location. The downside, of course, being it's very open, but for like single player or a private server with friends, this would be totally fine. Otherwise, you might want to lock it up a little bit more, depending on, of course, the server rules. Because, for example, on my community server, this would be fine, since everything is locked by default. You would still be fine using this. And yeah, I think it's a fun way to safely park your Zeppelin in your base and just have it all be part of it and make sense. And then also just for your other gliders that you can use, whether it's flying down there yourself, a nice way to launch with your glider suit, with your rock drakes, with your yeeling, whatever you want to do. I feel like it's just a nice addition to the base, and I'm definitely quite happy with the way this all turned out. And yeah, it's really a good way to slowly but surely grow this steampunk base of mine, but because of course we have the big dino pen behind there in the shade. It's kind of hard to see sometimes here on Liberation, and then just the starter base on the other side somewhere over there. But yeah, soon there will be more to the town, and this will be an amazing addition, and it's kind of the start as well of me integrating a little bit more of the cliffside over here, because I've got like the cliff platform over here now. I do plan on adding a few more before we go into all the craziness, but yeah, I'm just quite happy with this whole addition, and yeah, I think it's a nice addition. Hopefully you like it as well. Let me know if you would like to see a tutorial for the Hangar. I'm gonna do a tutorial for the Zeppelin for sure, but yeah, let me know if you also want to have a tutorial for this Hangar build too. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and then I hope to see you in the next video or live stream. And then for now, goodbye.